Hi, my name's Jude. I'm a visual artist and my work often revolves around making and creating with other people. Today I'd like to walk you through a very mindful drawing technique that I often use. It's an activity that you can do as a standalone, or you could develop it and use it as a base for multimedia work and can be adapted to any theme that you're working with. Okay, so let's get started. First thing we need is material. You are going to need some paint, some brushes, some felt pens, some marker pens, acrylic pens, some pencils, some glue, scissors. Don't forget water for your paint and paper. Ooh. So we're going to start by just painting some random shapes. Don't overthink it. Just enjoy the process of painting. You can use a variety of paper. The paint will react differently with different qualities and textures of paper. But at the moment, all we're doing is just enjoying the paint. So do that until your pieces of paper are completely covered. We then cut them out. So I tend to cut mine out with about a 1mm gap around them. I tend to work on more than one sheet at a time. And once again, without overthinking it too much, start to arrange your shapes across a couple of sheets of paper. So once you're happy with your composition, take your glue stick and very gently stick your picture down. And there you go. And you'll do that across all your sheets of paper. Choose the first one. And just have a look at it from other directions. Once you're happy, we're now going to start adding layers of embellishment using our marker pens, pencils, acrylic pens. Once I feel like I've added my coloured layers, then I'll give it a pop of white. So these pens are great because they will go over your paint, your marker pens, and stay really nice and bright and white. And you just keep going, keep adding layers, keep adding more and more paint until you feel like it's finished, and you'll know when it is. You'll just look at it and think, yeah, it's done. If you wanted a more monochrome piece of work, you could look at using black ink. I've used ink here on some different types of paper. In areas I've used water to help the ink spread, and in other places I've left it dry. Enjoy the process of playing with the ink. It's loads of fun. And just like we did before, cover your sheets in random shapes, set them aside to dry. Once they're dry, cut them out and then compose them across a couple of pieces of paper. So just like we did before, have a little play around with what feels like it works for you. On top of this, you could add charcoal, acrylic, marker pens, anything you like. If you don't want to use paint or ink, the other alternative would be just to use cut up pieces of paper. This process is really flexible and can be adapted to any size paper, any theme or colour scheme you'd like to work with. Just pick up the pencils and get stuck in.